in a cemetery right outside of Pacific, Missouri. I'm about to go to Blackburn Park, which is a recently discovered battle area in Pacific from the Civil War. So I'm going to be up there in a minute. But I stopped over at the cemetery and I noticed that there's a lot of Woods families here. See, 1847 to 1919, 1857 to 1920. Interstate 44 is right here, so it's a little loud. We got some people way back here towards the road. Can't really tell who this is. Can't really tell. It's pretty faded. You can come over here. There's some in the ground over here. Pretty cool. I don't know the name of this cemetery. The sign's right here. I didn't pay attention, to be honest with you. Got some 1891 Hinkle, James Hinkle. We got this guy over here. This guy's falling over. Try not to walk on their graves here because it's a real cemetery. Here we go. Hey, it's a Williams. How interesting. So, for those of you that have watched my other video on the Inks Cemetery, there was a Williams there too. So I'll have to research that. And we're gonna come up here. Actually, I'm gonna walk this way a little bit past my car. See what we can find. So you can usually tell the difference between the marble and the sandstone. The sandstone's usually pretty worn. These aren't too old. I mean, they're still 100 years old. But, yeah, 1906, 1924. Definitely not as old as the Inks plot. Still pretty cool, though. They got a nice little gazebo here. I'm gonna walk around these here. Here's recently, this looks like they redid it with marble. This woman lived a very long time. Winnie Curtis. I'm gonna walk back this way. I see there's some in the ground here that are flat. You can't read these things at all. Ground's very soft on top of them too, like there's been gophers here. I'm gonna walk up here a little bit. It's interesting, this cross. See what this thing says. Henry Fraser. I wonder if they couldn't afford a headstone. That's sad. We got some old ones up here under this tree I'm gonna go check out. Not really sure what this was. There's letters on top of it on each one of these. I don't know if that's a family plot or maybe it's something to do with the county. Really not sure. You got some more over there underneath the trees here. Some Colemans, 1877 to 1917. I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna walk left and then right. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Like I said, it's I'm right by Interstate 44 here. 1920 World War II vet. You know, my interest is really in the Civil War era, but that's still pretty cool and admirable to know that there's not dead people, but people that served for our country that are being honored at least with decent graves. World War I. I'm gonna go over here. This one's interesting. This is like somebody's coming out here and putting stuff here for this person. This lady just passed away. You can see her grave is still, they didn't properly seed this or anything. I don't know if who takes care of this grave site, but there's really not much here. I'm gonna walk over here. That's a giant piece of quartz. Not sure really, I don't know if these are grave markers or what. I'm pretty sure they are. But I did see some older ones over out this way. There's a lot of movement out in these trees here. I don't know if they're animals or what. I thought there were some older ones here. Let's check this guy out over here. 1927. Not sure what this is. That's pretty well worn. But yeah, it was like St. Catherine Cemetery or something. Yeah, I'm right outside. If you take the Pacific Missouri exit and go around Osage Street, and then you come up First Street, which is a light. You take it around this bluff up there where that tower is. If you guys can see it, that's a battle was up there because it overlooks the Merrimack Valley, and there was a battle back in the Civil War. I'll get some more information once I'm up there, but pretty much up there is called Blackburn Park. It's a bluff. Just coming over here to see if this grave is anybody. This looks rather new as well. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Just wanted to share with you guys. I stumbled upon this by accident. I actually saw it from the highway, but I didn't know. I honestly disregarded it. Wasn't really trying to come here, and I came here by accident looking for the Civil War site. So I will get back with you on a separate video with Blackburn Park. Thanks.